listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions? Episode 191 of the Truth Be Told podcast.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa in this thing.
Black Todd is also in this thing. They got the board looking real slim.
Boom. Yeah.
Slow news week, fellas. Slow
Definitely that's what it's on Weight Watchers.
It's on Slim Fast.
Slim Fast. There we go.
If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel, trillmatic.com. Oh, I'm sorry. To the channel, you got to get to it's trillmatic.com/YouTube.
Yes.
To get to the merch at trillmatic.com/merch. Okay, you can get some of these little stickers like I got on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
You
even got the shirt.
That's right. You even got the shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grown man, baby, biz always.
You can go get yourself one.
Also, make sure you leave a 5-star review on our Apple Podcast app.
Yes.
Because y'all are cool people. Shout out to everybody that's subscribing their friends using the YouTube. All right.
Yes, taking their phones and subscribing for them. Thank you.
Yeah, most def.
We encourage that.
Listen. All right. Y'all keep on asking me about this Denzel shit. All right.
Get him.
Here we go again. Look. He's not all that. I'm gonna just go ahead and just clear it up. He's not all that. He acts the same in all his movies.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna get this clear. I just gotta put it out there just one time.
That's not getting.
He acts the same in all his movies.
That's not clearing anything up.
Y'all don't like Denzel as an actor. You like Denzel's movies because he acts the same in all of his movies. No, he does not have range.
He is one of the GOATs.
Yeah. You're very disrespectful. I feel like we need Stephen A. Smith here to hit you with a few lines.
Denzel doesn't have that much range.
Oh my god!
The blasphemous.
We've had this conversation 20 times.
Too many
and
times.
I still don't know where you're getting this from.
Okay. Let me tell you prime nigga that got range.
Oh, here we
Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci got range.
You say that because he's been a gangster and he's done Home Alone?
Exactly.
God damn. I knew he was going there.
He was
playing like a convict, like on Home Alone. So he's still playing a criminal in the
Okay,
sense.
all right, but he's still doing slapstick shit. When have you ever seen
Denzel
do anything that entertaining?
Joe Pesci did that shit in the gangster movies too. Like, what am I, a comedian? Am I funny? Like, he did all that shit still too. He was always like some sort of comedic relief.
Denzel's not a comedian.
And Denzel's not a comedian.
Neither is Joe fucking Pesci.
Yeah, he is. He's
apparently
funny as
he
hell.
is.
Yeah,
No, that's the thing. Apparently he can do that. That's the thing.
Listen,
it's a part of his
It's called
role.
range.
It's a part of his role.
I don't think that you actually believe this.
Yeah, I don't.
I do believe this.
No, I don't think you do.
The Joe Pesci comparison should go out the window.
He's
like, but why?
Joe Pesci got range.
He does have range, but it's not that range that you're thinking. Like that, he literally has that comedic stance on everything, even when he's being serious in like a gangster role and everything. He still has that. He's almost like comedic relief in a sense, because he does the whole funny part in the movie usually.
Denzel
talks fast, all that shit.
Laugh. He will make you cry.
When has Denzel ever made you laugh?
Make you laugh, cry, feel good, feel bad.
When does he
teach you a life lesson?
First of all, when has Denzel made me? When has he made you laugh? When have you like? I'm talking about laughed hard at the screen. Like that was some funny ass Denzel shit.
His cultural relevance never fades. Okay. You love Twitter. There's gifts for days using this.
It's like one or two that they use. They use. This is the one they use. They use the Malcolm X when he slams on the table.
Okay.
And they use him from fucking Training Day when he's like my nigga with the cigarette. That's it.
No, they use
King Kong ain't got shit on.
Okay, they do that. They do that one too. They do that one too.
We got.
That's it.
We've seen. Remember the Titans coming back up now because the Warriors suck. I know you saw that one. He's like, it's not fun anymore, is it?
He's just
listen. There's no shame in admitting
And there's more to him
that
than
Denzel
Kiss.
is the man.
Yes.
He doesn't do bad movies.
No.
He doesn't.
Denzel, listen.
He's
He
smart,
doesn't
he's
do
smart
that.
about,
Listen,
he's
hold on,
smart
wait,
about what he
wait.
does.
Denzel in space.
Fire.
When has he ever been in space?
Not that I know of.
You know
I
why?
know of.
Because he'd be trash.
No, he wouldn't.
He couldn't make you believe
There's
it.
no.
Yes,
Oh,
he could.
there you don't
What?
believe
He
that.
couldn't make you believe
I
it.
could not
guarantee you
make
he
you
could do
believe it.
space.
How could he
Bro,
not
there's
make
a
you
reason-
believe
I
it?
guarantee he could do space.
Look, hold on. You mean to listen now? Just listen to this. Nigga been acting for like what 30 years?
Okay.
Not one space movie.
You know why? Because Denzel doesn't need gimmicks.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
He doesn't need space. He has all the space he needs.
Okay, see,
Denzel don't need space.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Space needs
Because
Denzel.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they presented him to him, and he was like, "I can't do it.
Nah, that's not what
I
happened.
can't do it because I don't believe it. So I don't believe it. So I can't be it.
No, that's
I'm
not
telling
true.
you. I'm telling you. That's the
No,
reason why
He could that easily do space.
Everybody's done space.
Not everybody.
Will Smith has done space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson has done space.
Again, and I'm not even gonna go there.
I'm just
Because
saying.
I like Samuel Jackson, but
Did Lawrence Fishburne do space?
He did
He did.
in Event Horizon.
He did.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're right. He did. He did.
Exactly. I'm
Denzel
just
could do
saying,
space. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
bro. He can't do
Don,
space.
He can't. It's
did
not
Don
a problem.
Cheadle? Did Don Cheadle?
Can Denzel do underwater? He
Absolutely.
can't. When did he do it?
Just
Cuba
'cause he's
did underwater.
capable-
Cuba did underwater.
Okay, this is not a good example right now.
Cuba did underwater.
He's doing a lot of things right now.
Cuba did underwater. Denzel did not.
Just because he hasn't doesn't mean he can't.
I'm making a point. You know I am.
No, this is not a good point.
Listen.
Not.
This is
Okay, all right. Listen.
Why ain't everybody
space underwater, no problem.
Y'all
But
keep
there's
coming
still
up.
no
Y'all keep
problem.
coming up with excuses for him.
That's
He
not an
can
excuse.
do
It's
it.
no
He doesn't
problem.
have range.
We're
He
saying
can't
that he
do
could do
everything.
it if he wanted to do it.
All right, Shark Tale. Okay,
Shark Tale.
Will Smith.
What the fuck?
Listen.
Is
Everybody's
this where we are now?
Hold on.
Animations?
Listen. Hold on. Everybody's done a voice acting movie. Everybody.
This is not a good
Even
point.
like BC list niggas. BC list.
Because that's all BC.
This is all they got.
Because
That's all they got.
BC can't get on the screen.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, that's all they got.
They say, look, we
My
not-
voice is good enough.
Exactly.
He doesn't have
My mannerisms.
range.
No, it's beneath him.
His range is here. He has the same thing, and it doesn't work everywhere. That's why he stays in his lane. He stays in his lane, bruh. You know he do, bruh.
Why you doing this to me?
It's the truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry we had to start the podcast off this way, y'all.
I'm not because
Denzel stays in his lane. It's the truth.
Listen.
No, it's not. He has plenty of range.
This is a call to action.
He does action.
AW. I know you hear me.
Listen, hey, David, I know you send your goons.
Rally the troops. And get the Denzel goons out here. I'm not worried.
I'm just like, for
AW
real.
gonna take care of business. I'm not worried.
Denzel, he's gonna play. He has a lane, and he stays firmly planted in his lane. Y'all know I'm for real. He stays firmly planted in his lane.
Okay. Will Smith is supposed to be doing a movie where I believe he's gonna be playing Nicky Barnes. I think.
Right.
I don't ask what year. I don't remember what year. Is it going to be better than American Gangster? No.
He didn't play, but okay, who played Nicky Barnes? But that was Cuba who played.
No. I'm not comparing that person. I'm saying is that movie going to be a better movie than American Gangster?
We don't know.
I do
It
know.
hasn't came out yet.
No, the answer is no.
We
And
don't
I love
know
Will
yet.
Smith, but
we don't know yet.
I do.
We don't
I
know
do.
yet.
What was it? Denzel? Water? Crimson Tide. That's a sub movie. That's a sub movie, buddy. That's underwater. That's as far as you go. You go underwater.
He did do that. You're right.
Yeah, he did.
Denzel can do
corrected.
space. It's not a problem.
No, he can't do space.
Absolutely.
He just can't.
Yes, he can.
Guarantee he's gonna retire with no space movie.
Because he doesn't need gimmicks. That's like saying,
So you're saying,
and
so you're saying CG is a gimmick?
I hate to use this example because I love these movies, but that's like saying, oh, Denzel can't do Fast and the Furious. Like this,
What?
that's beneath him.
No, Fast and Furious is That's a super gimmick. Okay, super gimmicky. Okay,
I hate to see that because I enjoy those movies, but
it's super gimmicky. But let's be for real. I'm just be honest.
Come on,
he's just not. He's not.
Now on those actors, how many supernatural movies has Will Smith done?
That's nothing. Denzel hasn't done any supernatural.
Yes, he has. Fallen.
Look,
I hate using the example of. I hate to
he did
pit
John
Fallen.
Goodman.
You're right. He did.
I hate to pit Will against him
You're right.
because I really like Will.
You got me there.
Will's one of my favorites, so I hate to pit the two of them against each other. But I'm just saying, Denzel wanted to go because that's all this. That's just all it is. I mean,
listen, y'all.
Denzel did Glory, that old movie with the war and all that stuff. I mean,
Yep.
like back then, how many Will Smiths have done those, huh?
I don't even want to do this to Will.
So listen,
I don't want to do this to
past
Will.
that.
Yeah, he's flying in his elevated spaceship.
I think Will does more challenging roles than Denzel. I honestly believe that.
Does he?
Yeah, I do think that
Denzel
Will
takes on more challenging roles.
Okay, Denzel and S. Hancock. Not gonna work.
He's too old.
What do you mean he's too old?
You have to take that into account.
Why you gotta be young?
Come on,
Will Smith was old when that shit came out.
No, you gotta
He
take.
had gray hair in the shit.
Age does matter.
They put that in.
Age matters.
They brushed that.
They put that in. What's better than the real shit?
Age matters.
It doesn't matter for something like that. Like,
oh,
it's
okay. Well, then I guess Equalizer. We just need to kick that one out then, since age matters.
No, because
he was whipping ass in there, right?
He bodied that role.
No,
okay.
The thing is because he's not doing like superhero.
It's because that was an old man ass whooping. There's a difference.
Yes. He took his belt off and spanked him.
That was different.
Yo, I'm gonna the next time I come on here, I'm gonna talk about the different genres that
I'm gonna be absent that
Denzel has not stepped into thoroughly, and how, I'm gonna give you more proof on how he stays in his lane, and he doesn't get out of his lane.
You can just look at this right here and see his
lane. Okay, listen. I know y'all tired of hearing about this. Let's look at this. Okay, these movies are all the same movies.
Hold on. I'm
Safe House is basically an Equalizer.
No, it ain't.
No.
Out of Time is basically John Q.
I'm a fine line.
Yeah, it is, bro.
John Q saving his son. Out of Time had nothing to do with that.
Two Guns. Oh, what a
Medical
horrible.
There's a comedy one that made you laugh. Two Guns.
Was he funny in there? Hell no. Hell no.
I think he had some comedy lines.
Courage Under Fire, a.k.a. The Siege, a.k.a. Crimson Tide, all the same movies.
Different uniform.
Listen.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen. Preachers, listen.
Tomatoes.
I hadn't even heard of some of these movies. Get this out of here.
In October
October
of 2018.
86.
Our good friend AW said, do your Googles. And I, for one, agree with him.
About what?
This. He really said somebody to lay you down for talking.
He said somebody to lay me down. That's not the AW, man. I got to move on.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna come on some more concrete.
I'm not gonna let you stress me.
This one just I wasn't ready to come with the concrete, but I'm gonna come with some concrete next time.
We got your back, Denzel.
All right, whatever.
Not all of us.
We're gonna get him on the show.
Let's move on.
So he can learn you something.
Yeah, right. He gonna
learn you something.
I'll be like, bro, I got more range. Today in hip hop.
He said, "Send me Hove."
Today in hip hop.
Funny you say that.
What's going on?
Today in hip hop. 20 years ago.
Maybe I already knew something was happening.
20 years ago.
Oh, wait a minute. Why you putting my boy Jay-Z on blast like that?
I didn't do it.
It's not
what does that say?
I didn't stab anybody.
So on this day 20 years ago, Jay-Z stabbed Lance Rivera. What was that?
At Q-Tip's album release party for Amplified.
Right.
I remember that album.
Yeah.
Q-Tip.
It was a fire album.
It's classic.
The reason that he stabbed Lance is because apparently there was something going on with something with some bootlegging. He's bootlegging the CDs or leaking his album or something like that. So he went and stabbed him up. You know what I'm saying? As Nas would say, and your man stabbed and made you take the blame. So maybe Jay-Z didn't actually do the stabbing. Who knows?
Who knows?
But that was definitely a moment in hip hop. He was all over the news. But he actually monetized that whole situation to the like a real businessman should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. He capitalized off of that. So
that's how you're supposed to do it.
that is how you're supposed to do it.
You get that moment, should make something of it.
Right. So shout out to Ho. Was that the only thing today in hip hop? Mm-hmm. The only thing?
Slow day.
So recently I just seen that they had released the T.I versus You Don't Know Me had came out a couple days ago. It's been almost 20 years.
Wow.
18 years, something like that. I forget.
Really?
Yeah, since You Don't Know Me came out. Bro, that's old school.
Yeah.
It might not be 18 years. It might be...
It don't feel like it's that old.
No, it's like 15 years old.
It was released in...
like 2004, 2005?
It looks like it says recorded in 04 and released. It was January 05.
Yeah, 05. So,
yeah.
14 years?
Yeah.
14 years, bro. You Don't Know Me came out.
Off of Urban
14,
Legend.
15, yeah.
Off Urban Legend. Yeah. There was a talk on Twitter about which was the better album.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, and I recognize too that there's a little bit of age gapism with this.
Mm-hmm.
What people consider T.I.'s best album. I would consider Black Todd's age range to say King. Mm-hmm. Am I correct?
Is that your favorite? I really enjoy King.
Is that your favorite album? Or you think that's the best T.I. album?
That's up there. That might be
this discussion.
I think we did have this.
I think we have.
And which one do you think is his best album?
I'm trying to remember. All
Urban Legend or Trap Muzik?
Urban Legend.
It seems like that's the three that people go at: Trap Muzik, Urban Legend, King. That little three set right there is where people differ as far as the best album. Even some people are saying "I'm Serious" was his best album. You know
I'm Serious was good too, but yeah, I don't know about best.
And I usually get down to a point where I'm like, all right, I don't know if it's Trap Muzik or Urban Legend because I feel like Trap Muzik, lyrically, content-wise, his best album to date. And then Urban Legend, there's an argument for that too. But I do feel like lyrically it was there. It was bigger. It had more impact because it kind of was like during the South's like heyday, like that push or whatever.
Yeah, it was.
That album actually kind of helped elevate the South. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But there was a lot of little commercial ass songs on there too. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, I'm looking. So yeah, Trap Muzik was on with 24s.
Right.
So then yeah, that's actually the one that, because I was thinking the one with 24s. That's the one that like really hit it for me. Because I'm Serious came out, but it wasn't really.
Yeah, it didn't really hit.
It didn't really hit. It wasn't. Yeah. It was going.
Well,
I remember like with Khalifa with that one. Just say hey. Yeah. So it didn't really hit.
It was one of those things where you go back and you're like, hold up, this is actually pretty dope.
And it was exactly. Yeah, that's I actually liked that when that came out when it first did, but it just didn't take off when Wiz came out. But fucking those were ecstasy rolling days. But
I take Urban Legend over Trap Muzik.
But yeah, you take of course. Of course, because think about it. Because right after that is King, so then he still gravitate to that one before he go all the way.
Have you
back.
heard Trap Muzik?
Trap Muzik is just this shit.
Doing my job.
I still take
Kanye. That was a Kanye beat too. Yo, have you heard Trap Muzik?
You just said you spelled it out before we started.
No, but have you actually heard Trap Muzik?
Like felt it.
I'm cool with you saying King, but you coming over here talking about Urban Legend. I'm like, yo, why you taking Urban Legend over Trap Muzik? Why? I need to know why.
It's better out.
Okay, what?
Now I'm stressing you out.
It's time to dig. You stressing me out.
You stressing me the fuck out now.
First y'all said Denzel was a good actor. Now you talking about now. First of all,
I say this guy says he's one of the goats.
Okay, all right.
I think he's the best actor.
All right, so why do you like Urban Legend more than Trap Muzik?
How's you to answer that?
I mean, just what is it about Urban Legend that makes it far more superior than Trap Muzik? Was it beat selection?
I don't want to say far superior because I don't think that Trap Muzik's a bad album. I just like Urban Legend more.
For just a couple songs, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is you also got to look at when you were one that came out 04 and Trap Muzik was what, 02?
Trap Muzik was 02?
I think so.
Damn.
Urban Legends 04, yeah.
Okay, so
the way I'm listening to music is changing there in this time. Because we were talking about the difference between being 12, 13, and 14.
02, you was what?
12.
No, it was 03.
Okay, so
it came out at the end of 03.
So
okay, I was out
13.
of high school when Trap Muzik was out.
It was in August. Yeah, it was August.
Okay, see, I was 13. That album's hitting you different.
It came out right after we got out of
school. It's definitely hitting me different. Because bezel in my watch,
I got
shoulder drop top with bezel. None of us had bezels, nigga. That's the point.
We wanted it. That was an 8-ball MJG.
Right, with Bun B.
Yep.
It was like, you know what I'm saying?
That was a hit. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of jams on that shit.
Let me see this. Yeah, let me hold up. This,
read that.
You know what? I Can't Quit. Oh my God, bro. That's one of the most motivational songs I've ever heard. Be Easy.
I don't know if you should eat those.
You should start eating them shit.
They've been around a while.
Doing My Job. Rubber Band Man. Look What I Got.
ASAP.
You guys, this
T.I.
is
versus
premeditated.
T.I.
That's the old one.
King of the South. These were all quite.
You don't know me? Bring them out.
They're actually not that bad, guys.
That's not Urban Legend. Yeah, you looking right. No. The King, Motivation, You Don't Know Me, ASAP did have a nice good 4-track hitter in the front there. All right. Why You Mad at Me? What They Do with BG.
No.
The Greatest with Manny Fresh. I skip Get Your Shit Together with Lil Kim. It's just a little too pop. Same with Get Loose with Nelly. I would skip that.
That was.
Freak Though with Pharrell.
You skip it?
Yo, I had to skip.
You can't. Come on.
Get Loose with Nelly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a skippable.
Oh.
Super skippable, bro.
You ain't got no
Extremely.
love for Jazzy Faye?
No, it's a super skippable, bro. Freak Though with Pharrell. Fire. Countdown. Sometimes I skip it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Bring Him Out is on Urban Legend. You're right. Bring Him Out is on Urban Legend.
Yeah, Bring Him Out is.
You're right. I misspoke. I'm thinking about big shit popping. Limelight. I mean, you know, I only wanted to hear T.I.'s verse. Be for real. The song is
I'm
fire.
not mad at that. I'm not mad at
the
that.
song is fire, but you did not want to listen to Big Country Kang and PSC. You was like, all right, when are we going to get the T.I. verse? He was at the very end. He was like,
I'm not mad at that.
Strategically, though.
Yeah, chilling with my bitch. Stand Up.
Stand up.
I don't know, man. Urban Legend. I might have to edge the Urban Legend too on this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Urban Legend got some bangers.
Thank you.
The lyrics on Trap Muzik are way better, but there's some bangers on Urban Legend.
See, you go with
Some
that,
bangers.
but then look, he had a lot of help with a lot of features on that as well. Where
On
this
Urban
one, it was
Legend?
like, on Urban Legend. Trap Muzik, he did it a lot by himself, except that song, Bezel.
There was more passion
And
with Trap Muzik
yeah.
too. Way more passion.
It was because he was more hungry as an art.
He was
solo
hungry,
artist,
bro. That's what it
whereas
was.
when Urban Legend came, he kind of already got over that hump, so he was fucking with people in the industry already.
Right. He started
And
kind of feeling himself a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas he wasn't as hungry. He was feeling himself, and now he was already like King, the King type shit.
King, when he was all the way feeling himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a toss up. It's a toss.
It's definitely a toss up.
It's very. I don't know what's the way to say. Like basically, it depends on who you ask. It'll be 50-50 probably if you ask 50 people.
That man was putting out some music in the 2000s.
Oh yeah, he was killing it. This thing was untouchable. Listen, his nickname was the Jay-Z of the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they called him. You know what I'm saying? So I
Chips
mean,
ain't that bad though, guys.
and
You're
now
wondering.
and
You're
now he's
wondering.
out here checking daughters' hymens and stuff. What happened? What happened?
Wow.
That's a good question. What happened? Look, be for real. What happened? You heard about this?
I heard, but I didn't hear like everything. Like I just kind of heard.
Okay, so just to slide into this real quick. No pun intended.
Yeah, when you said that, I almost spit my water out.
Oh my god.
No pun
Jesus
intended.
Christ.
No.
That went, no. I wasn't even thinking until you said that. I was like, oh man.
See, Riffa got a dirty mind like me because he thought he spit his water, but he heard it. No.
Forgive me.
T.I. was saying, he wants to make sure that he wants to keep his daughter's virginity intact.
Yeah.
Right? So he takes his daughter to the gynecologist. Gynecologist does her checkups and all that. He tells the gynecologist to make sure that the hymen hasn't been broken. Okay. This blew up. A lot of women were upset. Okay, they thought this is very invasive, disrespectful. What are other words that were used? That's pretty much it, right?
There were other ones, but yeah, you get
the I feel like as the daughter, she would probably be super fucking embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I remember, and then then it was talks from going to Red Table Talk, which I have not seen yet, to go plead his case. I don't think it went well because I seen the backlash from the internet. I haven't watched the interview yet. I seen the backlash from that. Then there was a law that was passed in New York about this particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like privacy laws, HIPAA laws.
Yeah,
pretty sure there was a HIPAA violation somewhere going on in here.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So. I don't know how I feel about this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't have a daughter.
I have nieces though.
Right.
And yeah, I immediately when you said it, and right before you said people are saying that's evasive, I was thinking that already. It's like I understand he's a father and he doesn't want that to be happening, and he's just making sure it's not happening. That's how he sees it. At the same time, he was that guy that was out there trying to bust them back then. You know what I'm saying? Like to bust them. Like
no, for real. No, that was
not trying to make a joke, but that's right. So now he has a daughter and he thinks differently. But the reality is, it's not his choice.
Right.
What she does with her body.
She's in college too.
Oh,
I think now she's 18.
Of that, yeah,
she's
on
18.
top of that, yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you're not. She's not. If she ain't even like.
They wanted to bring her to Red Table Talk to discuss, and I'm like, no, she doesn't. She probably don't have shit to do with this.
Fuck no, she wants nothing to do with it. She's probably like, what the fuck? Why is this a topic?
She probably wants to change her name.
Yeah, she's probably like, damn, Dad, look what you fucking did. Damn.
And you know what? Maybe he wasn't. Because he came out and he said he was embellishing and exaggerating. He likes to use big words. Okay, and he might have been embellishing. He might have been exaggerating, but still is not going to remove like the embarrassment that even if he was just like bullshitting, there's still a lot that his daughter probably went through.
Because of it,
he's out of line on
with the backlash.
What's that?
I see he's out of line on this. He's wrong.
Yeah,
he's definitely out of line.
You worried about her being involved with people like you when you were that age,
right? And
you can't even try and hide behind you just worried about people being sexually active because he's not doing that to his sons.
Right.
Obviously, you can't check that, but you're not like, oh, I want to know if you. We know you're not doing that to your sons.
Right.
Trying to see what they're involved in and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand a dad doesn't want his daughter, but then as old as she is too, it's like, dude, come on.
I don't have a daughter, so I don't know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that there's probably. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be a little bit of like. Excuse me, you're not wearing that.
Yeah,
are you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, dad would look at it. That's still a little girl,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But you still have to let your little girl be who she is pertaining to her age. She's a young adult.
If your daughter was 10, would you let her wear makeup?
10? I wouldn't want to, but if she was, she wouldn't be wearing it out. She'd be just playing around in the house, playing dress up type shit. But at the same time, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not in that situation.
She's going out to Walmart or something.
I don't know if I'd want that, but at the same time, I don't know. That's like it.
What about you?
I ain't in that situation.
I don't even have a gauge of what age people tend to start wearing
exactly.
makeup,
I don't either.
With you.
I really don't either.
I don't think it's 10, but I really don't know when that conversation starts.
In today's time period.
Well,
they're going to. Younger women hanging around other young women. I know they watch these little makeup YouTube and Instagram girls or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And I get it. When you're coming to guys and girls, and like everyone wants to be older than they are.
Right, everybody wants to look older and shit. So it's just like, all right, do you cut it off or do you say, all right, man, just do you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a daughter, so.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't have any kids yet, so it's hard to say.
I think my niece is like 11, and I think she has before, but it's not something that's like.
Maybe it was out to like an event or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, like a.
See, I'm not sure like to the extent of how often or what she can and how like. I don't know that it's just I've seen her like even around the house every once in a while. I've seen her like wearing makeup. She does her own she does art. She likes to paint her shit like like Harley Quinn and just different things. So,
Right.
Good practice for if you like to be into makeup and shit, but you know, at the same time, I don't know.
And the girls these days, like I'm pretty sure you can probably find like a particular tutorial.
Yeah.
That would be like how to look like you're 18. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure you can just Google that. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I have one of my cousins out in Mexico. His daughter was just trying to always look older than what she was. I mean, constantly, you know, just trying to be of age, pretty much. And it's like you trying to grow up too quick.
Right.
Like you need to slow the fuck down. You're still young. And she was really young, but she just looks older, especially when you throw on the makeup and shit. And then you dress a certain way, type shit. It's like you're really sending out the wrong signal for your age. You're trying to attract people who you shouldn't be trying to attract.
Right.
But
kids got to be kids, man.
Yeah, you gotta let kids be kids. You gotta let kids understand that they need to be kids because being a kid is not gonna last forever. And once that's gone,
for real,
this shit gets real.
For real.
Time to be an adult.
Yeah, you're gonna have way more many years as an adult.
Let me tell you, okay.
I mean, obviously, not everybody makes it. Rest in peace to everybody that didn't make it, but still,
all that time you took nap time for granted.
Oh my God, bro! Like, I look back and I'm like, yo, I was getting free naps.
Yeah,
and I did not take advantage.
Did not take advantage.
So
they said, hey, you would you like a snack and a nap? No, fuck that.
Come up outside.
Now you be sitting at work hungry.
Like all I need is a snack and a nap and a coloring book.
Coloring book. Beanbag and a coloring book.
For real. It just sounds like the light.
Turn the lights off.
Like turn down dim. You know what I'm saying?
Turn down. Like, shh. There's a bunch of kids sleeping on the floor on little mats. And
bunch of adults.
Would it be adults these days? Yeah. I don't know why they don't fucking do it.
Shh.
All adults need that.
Let's move on,
man. Get off your phone. You know that motherfucker's going to be on their phone.
So let's move on. I have not seen. We're moving down the screens. I have not seen Queen and Slim. Have you seen it?
I have. I know you hadn't seen it yet.
I've heard some things.
I seen the Hoteps.
This is gonna be good.
Hoteps is mad. They like, get this bullshit out of here. What do you think about that?
I don't. It's hard to discuss anything without giving anything away. But I've seen a lot of stuff, so I've seen that side of it, and I've also seen, the same. I see a lot of people. Oh, so much to unpack. Something like
I've seen that too.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
cannot wait to the day that we get Black Todd on camera so you can just see this nigga's hand movements and his facial expressions, dog.
But it's discussion worthy.
Yeah.
I am happy for Lena Waithe. It did have a pretty good opening weekend. So that's always good. When movies like this do well, that's good for other opportunities out there. So I'm glad to see that. But one of the reasons I did put it on here is because it has a dope soundtrack. Some stuff had been out, but I didn't really listen to any of it. But when you hear everything in the movie, you're like, oh, this is
I need to check this out or something.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the soundtrack. Now, you were just saying, like, with these movies like this, it does good and it opens the door for other movies. All right. I'm going to get a little real.
Okay, here we go.
Nothing against Lena Waithe in this movie. I have not watched it yet, so I don't know. But I kind of want to see some new Black stories. Now, I'm not saying this is... I don't know what story is happening here or what plot is.
It's Bonnie and Clyde.
Nah, it looks like a Bonnie and Clyde and like hood movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. Maybe when I was like 15 or 20, I'd probably
wanted to see that more interesting.
That's not
I'd probably be more interested. You know what I'm more interested to see that. I kind of want to see something
different, something new.
I want to see Denzel in space, nigga.
No, like shit. So when I that's not a bad take.
Make him a celestial on the what is it, Immortals or whatever the fuck that, not Immortals.
I just want to see some
Marvel.
Some different shit. Like they got a show. Not to cut you off. They got a show on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch it. Where there's a black family with the kid that has superpowers, and they're like they call it like raising
Dion.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I like the concept. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, let's try some new. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at that take. I was just thinking. I meant more along the lines of like, Just like when Jordan Peele stuff did really well, it's like this is good because this isn't the big name creator. This is someone else
trying to come up.
People will get opportunity and they'll get their money. Right. Someone will get behind them and say, yeah, they're doing well. Let's give them money. Right. But I mean, if you want to really think about it, it's not an awful take. Right. Well, I think there's people out there that would probably agree with you. But
yeah, we just like there's I think her name is shit, man. Octavia Butler. Have y'all ever heard of her?
I don't know.
She's an artist, okay, a black artist, and she particularly wrote science fiction novels. Okay, now I haven't really read too many of her novels, but I got a feeling there's like a plethora of content here. You know what I'm saying? That can be used. Yeah, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? And she's a very popular author. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just kind of feel like black people have not stepped into science fiction as much as I would like them to.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like we should step into that. Yeah. So
it's not a bad idea though. Yeah. Not at all.
I can tell you that this didn't go the direction that I personally wanted it to go.
No.
The movie?
Mm-hmm. I'll say that much. I didn't tell you anything, but
basically the ending wasn't.
So it veered off.
Well, no. All I'm saying is I had an idea in my mind of how I wanted the movie to go.
Right.
And we didn't see eye. Me and Lena didn't see eye.
So before you saw the movie, or while you were watching?
No,
the movie?
Before I saw it. Just
Completely.
from what I knew,
yeah,
I'm like, okay, here's what I think's happened, and here's what I would think was going to happen. Here's what I want to happen.
So basically what you're saying is it's not as action-packed and not as real. It's a little bit more romantic.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're basically saying
it's actually
more romantic than it is real.
Did you watch the trailer?
I did.
Okay, because usually you don't watch trailers. I was wondering if you did or not. So I know you like to stay away from
He watches all trailers. That was a lie.
No, that's not true. What it was is, if it's a movie I really want to see, I don't need to see more than the first one.
Okay.
Yo, this
but
is
see, something like this, we only ever got one trailer. Like this, we only ever got one trailer. It was like Avengers when they want to show me the whole damn movie in the trailer. Like, no, I don't want to see this. This one I got.
Yo, I came in. I was like, yo, they are not showing you nothing in this fucking trailer. He was like, I don't care. I don't want to watch it.
Nope.
I was like, bro, remember the Avengers? Yeah. They didn't show shit in that in-game trailer.
Then we ended up seeing trailers that were fake. But we did.
That black and white trailer, there was nothing happening.
They weren't really fake. They just took parts out so you wouldn't know what was actually happening.
Hey, look, I couldn't take any chances.
So Queen and Slim was basically the same thing. The trailer, you seen the trailer and you was like,
no, the trailer is not misleading.
Oh, okay.
It's again, we got one nice trailer. They're not going to keep giving them to me. Give me the whole movie.
I just want to see what happens at that scene where the motherfucker's jumping out the window. Because one thing, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like the cinematography and shit. It looks visually dope. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I want to see it. Because there's a scene, there's like a quick like flash of a scene in the trailer where somebody's jumping out of like maybe like a second or third story. Looks like they're going to have a pretty hard landing. And I want to know what the fuck happened. I want to know if some ankles broke. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's kind of my whole thing. I want to see it, but I'm not hearing the best of things of it. But I still want to see it though. Check it out. Reef was like, I ain't seen that shit.
Reef said, I'm going to fire up the stick.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. He's going to fire up the stick.
Because he knows I have one at the house, or outside. Outside.
We're going to move on to The Irishman. Didn't y'all watch this?
I still have not. That's 3.5 hours that I gotta make time for.
I know Black Todd ain't watch it.
I did watch this.
You watched this?
Yeah.
Whoa!
All together?
Yeah. Yo, he about to hate on it hard. Yeah. I'm clapping because he watched it, but I know he about to flame.
I watched it all in one setting because when he's, he said in the group chat, he's like, oh, no, you can come back to it. That goes against everything I stand for. I refuse to watch a movie in multiple sittings.
Me too.
I refuse.
Bro, listen.
Because I'm bad enough to where it's like I'm going to need to watch that first part again.
3.5 hours?
I don't like connecting.
Bro, either I got time or not.
We did Lord of the Rings extended cuts, which I did.
Okay, I did Lord of the Rings
all of them back to back to back before. So think about it, bro. I watched like 10 hours of movies.
I saw some guy tweeted about it too. He named like all those Lord of the Rings. And he's like, I don't want to hear no whining if y'all watch this.
It's the truth, bro, because the Lord of the Rings is... Them shits pack a punch when it comes along. Shit. Any Peter Jackson movie because King Kong was long as fuck too.
Yeah, it was.
But The Irishman is 3.5 hours. And the only reason I say this is because just by looking at the trailer, I was like, all right, this is gonna be. I don't expect this to be, super high energy. I don't expect it to be something that's like, ain't like it's the Avengers where there's like a bunch of shit happening. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff happening where it's like, it kind of keeps you enthralled. Yeah. I expect it to be lengthy dialogue. Yeah. That is probably going to be a little long, and I might get a little like, yo, what's on Twitter? What I'm saying? Oh, did they play football today? You know what I'm saying? I might do that. So that's why I was like, I'm just cut it in half and just come back.
Did you see the guide? Like someone broke it up, like if you want to break it up into 4 parts, like it was a series.
I did see that, which is actually kind of smart.
Shout out to them, whoever they were.
Yeah, they put some. They actually made the damn.
It looked official.
It looked official. I was like,
I was like, dude, this is from the studio.
Somebody broke this shit into 4 parts and like put it out. It was like part 1, part 2, part 3.
The graphic looked very good.
The graphic looked like it was like Netflix put it out.
Crazy.
Yeah, the internet, man.
Motherfuckers is talented.
The internet is the shit.
It is.
Sometimes.
It's shitty shit, but it is the shit at times.
What did you think? What did you think of it, man?
Well, before we
dive,
anything
for Black for Riffa?
For Black Riffa?
Black Riffa.
One thing, this doesn't spoil anything, but it's something that I think will get to you as much as it was bothering me for most of the movie. De Niro's eyes.
What was bothering you about his eyes?
That they made them look that way.
Oh, I think they were trying to make him look like the guy because he's not Irish.
Exactly.
Right.
He has these blue eyes, and you're like,
yeah.
What you don't have no blue eyes.
Exactly. Like when at first the movie started, you're looking, you're like,
it's a little weird. There's definitely some shades of CG in this movie.
Yeah.
They make him look younger.
Like when they're standing on the building, he takes the flag and doesn't let it go half mast. That whole shit was CG. Okay.
The de-aging they do on him was actually done very well, in my opinion.
Yeah. And on who?
On De Niro.
Oh no, they did a pretty good job.
They did a really good job of
Especially
that.
when he's in the war. I was like, fuck, that motherfucker looks like he's 30 years old.
Hey,
but besides
good
that, y'all hyped this up a little too much.
I already know.
Y'all hyped this up a little too much.
I knew he was gonna hate on it, bro. I knew he was
y'all hyped this up. That means y'all did.
You know why? Because Martin Scorsese been running around here talking about fuck Marvel. MCU ain't shit, and I knew you was like, yo, let me check this out and see what everybody talking about.
I sit down and say, what y'all talking about?
See, you just like all the other MCU.
No, that has nothing to do with
that
MCU.
That came through and was like, yo, this shit whack.
This is nothing to do with MCU.
But he did love the Joker the movie though, so
that wasn't Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese didn't direct that.
But his hands, they didn't change like the script that much from what.
But he didn't direct that shit.
He didn't have to. It was directed in his essence. And cinematography.
You can't direct. Listen, you can't direct in somebody else's. Here's the thing, because when you direct a movie, it's all about capturing the performance. Mm-hmm. So if you have another director in there, they're not going to capture the same performance as Martin Scorsese.
Well, they basically filmed it the way he would, though. They did. I mean the cinematography they did. Movie basically they studied his taxi cab and all that other shit. So, I mean, it just
cinematography is one thing. Directing and capturing a performance is an entirely different thing.
Okay, I'll say this.
When you see the Joker, you'll understand.
De Niro played his role very well. Award nomination worthy? Sure.
De Niro, Al Pacino played his role very well. What do you? Yeah. He stole the show.
Did he?
Al Pacino stole the fucking show.
Jimmy Hoffa?
Did he?
As Jimmy Hoffa, bro.
I mean, y'all actually might not spoil shit too much more because one of my coworkers told me that shit.
I don't want to tell you anything because I hate when people do that to me.
Oh, that already kind of happened.
Pacino did great in his role. You know, my favorite was Russell.
You don't know his name? It's Joe Pesci, okay? Show some fucking respect.
Russell's my favorite.
Joe Pesci, well, the comedic relief.
Because it's the way he talks.
Did he make you laugh?
He wasn't comedic.
No, but did he make you laugh?
And he's not trying to be funny all the time.
He doesn't, but he does make you laugh.
This little fucking shit.
Yeah. That's the type of comedic I'm talking about.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Meant to be. You're right. It's not.
That's
meant
not
to be,
like he's not meant to be comic relief, but it's Joe Pesci.
But it's Joe Pesci, and he just naturally that funny guy.
They were all very believable with the people they were playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is why you have to watch other Martin Scorsese movies because this is.
Well, I'm gonna do this myself.
I'm gonna tell you why because this is the first time that we've seen these people on screen with Martin Scorsese.
What he did.
The Departed?
I don't think you've seen The Departed. The Departed was fire.
Fuck yeah.
Let's take a look at this man's work.
Okay, you're gonna see number classics.
Yeah.
I don't think I am.
Hits.
Bro, come on, bro.
Jesus, don't be like that.
Just listen, if you haven't seen the movie,
All right. Wolf of Wall Street, I'll give you that.
Oh shit, that's another one.
Shutter Island, I'll give you that.
Those are recent bangers too.
You have to give those. You got to give us those.
Hey, Shark Tale's on here. There you go.
Bro, you haven't even seen Casino. You haven't seen Casino, bro.
I'm scrolling. I'm struggling here.
Bro, you're a trip. You ain't seen Casino.
You ain't seen Casino.
Bro, I am struggling.
Gangs of New York. Come on.
Okay.
Goodfellas? Have you seen Goodfellas?
I'll give you Goodfellas. 4.
you have you seen
4
Goodfellas?
out of how many now?
Have you seen Gangs in New York?
Yeah, I've seen Gangs in New York. I'll give you that.
The Aviator, The Departed, Shutter Island.
I give you 4 so far.
Wolf of Wall Street, The Irishman. Come on, man. This is Martin Scorsese here. All right. I've never seen Boxcar Bertha, but it's probably fire.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing with some of these different obscure.
There's like 45 movies on this page, and I gave you what, 5?
After Hours. I know this because my pops used to have this in the video collection.
5 out of 45.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on now.
Tisk.
Come on now, bro. You out here. Yeah. Give me your favorite director. Give me your favorite director.
Denzel's a better actor than this guy.
Give me your favorite.
Making movies.
Give me your favorite. Give me your favorite director. That's what I'm saying. Your favorite director ain't got nothing on Martin Scorsese.
This you get 5 out of 45.
This ain't no damn 5 out of 45.
That's not a passing grade.
All right, man. It's really like 15.
Nah, dog.
Yeah, these are
that's rough.
Raging Bull. That's rough.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's rough.
No, man. Listen.
The man who made Goodfellas, you can't deny that.
So you wait a minute. So you think The Irishman was boring? You said it was hyped up.
It was cool. It's just everyone's just so much hype.
I'm gonna have to. I do gotta check this motherfucker out.
It's
worth watching. It's not like this suck. It doesn't suck. It just. Ouch,
bro! It's the story of Jimmy Hoffa. Do you know who Jimmy Hoffa is? I mean, now you probably know because you watched the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I know him by name, but I didn't know as much as I learned.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you didn't know? You knew that he had disappeared and nobody knew what happened to him.
Yeah, I didn't know any. I didn't know like
that.
This was educational to me.
So you didn't know about like people thinking that he was under the New York Giants stadium.
Yeah. You
remember when Jay-Z was like, "Till I'm under the field with Hoffa"? That's real.
No.
You see,
who said that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You missed like a whole like era of like Hoffa.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was like a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like an unsolved mystery, like a motherfucker. Everybody wanted.
It's like a super unsolved mystery. But it's like Biggie and Pac.
It was on Unsolved Mysteries, I'm sure.
No, so you should watch it. I'll say that.
That's why it's interesting because I didn't know that the guy had came out and said this. I'd always just kind of kept it. The last thing I had learned about it was just he just disappeared and that was it. Nobody ever knew what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to chalk it up like, yo, they fucked his ass up.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put him in a wood chipper.
Put him in the cement.
They put him in the cement
foundation.
That's what they thought he did. They put him in the cement in the But here's the thing though, they tore down the Giant Stadium and they found nothing. And they found nothing. They were like, we're gonna look for him, and they didn't find shit. And it was like, nigga, where is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Chilling with Elvis and Tupac.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I liked it, man. I don't give it a 10 out of 10, but I give it like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a good score. That's a good score for a movie.
Yeah, 7.
That ain't a bad score for someone who sound like they didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it sucked. I'm just saying, you know.
So you don't like none of that mob talk?
I love that.
The mob talk is
that's what makes the movie,
bro. There's a line there where he's like, some people are saying, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime he says some people,
when he breaks it down in the beginning too. Right. He like breaks it down for the someone who doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
He's like, if someone says they're a little worried, they're worried. If they say they're worried, and then he was really like, worried.
Yeah,
and he was like, they're really worried.
He says, I'm really worried about this guy. Oh shit, that shit was funny. Well, I like when he's like, you're gonna have to be the one to tell him it's what it is. It was my favorite line, bro. He was like, it's what it is. It's what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's what it my favorite shit in the whole. He said that? He said that? Well, tell Tony I said.
Is that Joe Pesci?
Yo, no. It was, they were just going back and forth, and the shit just kept happening back and forth. And he said what?
I gotta watch this shit.
Well, tell him somebody says.
It's just the way they talk to each other.
Well, all those guys have done mafia movies.
Shit,
yeah,
man.
they've done so many movies together. A lot of them, like they're like those are like when you think of mob movies, you think of those pretty much those men.
Those three
right there.
people right there, man. Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and
Robert De
Niro. That's why it's interesting seeing them because this will probably be the last time that we see him on this.
Doing especially another doing a mob movie. Especially
my favorite is with I'll say this, and I want to say more. Don't throw anything, but just the different things between Hoffa and was it Tony Pro?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's the shit I'm talking about. That's what he was like. He said what?
He's like, you took that fucking cocksucker. You tell him. I was like, yo, you guys like, hate each other.
Yo, he was like, who the fuck comes to a meeting in shorts?
Oh, he was pissed about that.
He's like, come to a meeting 20 minutes late in fucking shorts.
He's like, we're in Florida. You have a suit on. I always have a suit on. He's like, you're late.
What the fuck? I'm in Florida.
He's like, you're late.
In shorts.
He's like, what are you talking about? It's only been 15 minutes. He's like,
He's like, no, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, you want to say something. 15 minutes, you didn't show up. But I'm here. But you're 15 minutes late.
He said, anything over 10 minutes, you're basically trying to say something.
And he meant that shit too.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you saying? Nah, man, I loved it, man. Yeah, we gotta put you on. Let's move on to the elders, man. We got Aaliyah on here. Aaliyah 2020. Is there a new album coming from Aaliyah?
Her, I believe it was her uncle was saying that 2020 it's looking like she might be coming to streaming services. Her catalog.
Really? She's not on the streaming services?
No, I think it's only the debut album. Or part of it.
1 in a Million.
But it's not everything.
AJ number.
I have to double check, but it's not everything.
I didn't know that.
I didn't.
Yo, I don't understand why they kept those off for so long. They did it with Prince. They did it. Why? Why they do?
Well,
this?
I think with Prince it was more of a he didn't want it thing.
I know he didn't want it. He didn't want people to access it, or what?
Those are the only two they have.
And it's even the full.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
it's 13 track. The first one, and the second one.
Her stuff has been kept pretty tight though. Like they didn't want people messing with it. They wouldn't let only certain people sample stuff. You remember a couple years back when even when Drake was trying to do that project with Lee stuff, they were like, nope.
Drake was about to get his.
They said take that shit back to Toronto.
That's when DMX was like, what did he say? I wanna. He said some real disrespectful to Drake. He said, I wanna punch his face or something. I want to punch him in the face or something like that. I hate his face. Yeah. Something like that he said.
Aaliyah's camp has been very tight with all the stuff. So I don't know what the reason for the change of heart is, but I mean, I'll welcome that to
the estate, man. Money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of money with streaming. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're talking about.
It really is.
What I mean, like, and I'm not saying like you can make a lot of money streaming because I know a lot of people don't make that much money streaming, but somebody like her
would.
Yeah, because that would just be like a constant, like
a surge of streams.
Oh yeah, especially if since it hasn't been there. The moment they put it on there, people are gonna eat that shit up.
Yeah, Are You That Somebody? Rock the Boat. Damn, I didn't even realize that they weren't on there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because now they'll put those in those playlists, and you'll be like, oh shit, go Aaliyah. You know, what I'm saying?
You know that the streaming service will promote it, put a spotlight on it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll get its plays.
Right. Shout out to Aaliyah's estate. Snoop Dogg, Black Todd's second favorite rapper next to Drake, is releasing a Lullaby album.
Another face.
He's in top 5.
Top 5 all time? Okay, all right. Snoop in your top 5?
Probably not.
Okay. We'll have to ask Black Todd what his top 5 because I don't think we've ever
not in there.
Oh shit!
I won't start today. I won't start y'all.
Let's real quick. Who is your top 5? I don't think we've ever discussed that.
So now we're gonna know that he's not in there. He's gonna know.
No, I want to know who Black Todd's top 5 is.
Well, I have some questions before I can.
Not top 5 right now. Top 5 all time.
I have some questions though before I can give you my top 5. Do we allow Outkast, or do I have to give them individually? Because that's a big one.
Okay.
Because I feel like Big Boy doesn't get the respect he deserves.
You're right. He doesn't.
And I hate to like throw him out.
Right.
But
listen, they keep it together. Fuck it.
Listen, Big Boy doesn't get the respect that he deserves. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's true.
I usually have Andre 3000 in my top 5.
See, everyone always does.
And I don't have Big Boy. And you're right.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. If you want to include Outkast,
go ahead.
I feel like you should. You could.
I'll have to get back to you, but let me think. But that's 2 of the 5.
No, that don't count. You can't do that.
I'll get back to you.
That's Outkast is 1.
Yeah. Okay. No, Outkast Snoop. That's 2 of the 5.
Oh, okay.
But we also have Drake. That's number 1.
Drake of all time. Okay, so Drake, Snoop.
So there's two slots open.
I gotta get back to you.
Drake.
I've been given the start.
So Tupac's in there, obviously.
Yo, why are you getting this? This supposed to be a normal. Like everybody know they top 5. Like mine's is Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Andre 3000, Lupe Fiasco.
Thank God.
Top 5 all time.
Black Todd.
Who's your top 5, Riffa?
I gotta stop trolling.
Me, I gotta do kind of what he did with Outkast, but I do that with 3 6 Mafia.
Okay, that's cool.
As a squad.
We'll let that rock.
Okay. Well, it's obviously Tupac. Because, or are we going to go with... Actually, let's go with the whole, Tupac, Biggie's not in the conversation because that's already a given most of the time.
I think you should still put Tupac.
Well,
for you. You should definitely put
number
Tupac.
1, 3 6 Mafia is number 2 off top. Lupe's in there.
Really?
Yes.
That's
like,
interesting.
When you put me on the Lupe, it was like very inspiring. Just so fucking.
I've never heard anyone else put him in the top 5. But go on.
Man. Yeah, let me think of the kind of my head kind of went blank with artists that I fucking listen to that I believe.
At one point in time, T.I was definitely in my top 5. When you have because they have your top 5 all time, your top 5 current list. Mm-hmm. He was definitely a top 5 in my current.
I'd have to say DMX is in there too.
Okay, all right.
DMX is in there, and then
DMX is in a lot of people's top 5s of all time.
And last but not least, I'd probably put
Shade Shiest.
No.
Dubsy.
Nah. Skilo. I wish there was a little bit. Nah. Yeah, you remember that shit? I was just fucking around though. Damn. I don't know. I'm
that dude. What's that dude's name? He sends us the videos for.
Who?
White dude.
I won't disrespect. Biggie's in my top 5 with that too.
What's that dude's name, man?
What am I thinking? Biggie. I don't know.
I want to say we did a reaction to one of his videos.
Lil Dicky?
No, not Lil Dicky. It had the balloons.
Oh, NF. NF. That's
NF.
Right. Yeah.
That's you're saying he's in my top 5?
That's in your top 5?
No. That's his top.
That's not. He's not
so have you come with your
greatest of all time?
Top 5. Talk about Lullaby.
Listen, the Trees want to know. They've been listening to you.
That
for
was
a while,
definitely. That album was in my top
is.
5 of this year.
They want to know what top 5 is,
but not overall time.
We got Snoop. We got Drake. We got Outkast. E40.
No, not E40.
I remember you were saying something about E40 one time.
I was mad because y'all was hating on the Bay.
Okay, so then it's definitely Jay-Z then. Jay-Z's in there. I mean, who else? Oh, Kanye.
Yeezy.
I can see you with Kanye in there.
I do like some Ye, but I don't know if I want to get him top 5. Especially, I'm upset with him right now.
All right.
Although we did just have an impromptu 808s concert, but
we did. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock this time.
Okay.
We will reconvene next week with Black Todd's official top 5.
An honorable mention is Tech 9.
Okay, yeah, Tech 9. Snoop Dogg. Just to get back to the topic, Snoop Dogg's releasing a Lullaby album.
Sounds stressed.
I love Snoop, man. I really do, man. And I feel like Snoop is like you got to think about this. This is what happens when you allow somebody to be in the game for that long, right?
Yeah,
that much success. He can't go any higher. He can't be any more known. You know what I'm saying? At this point, he's just doing things to just knock it off his bucket list.
Yeah.
Lullaby album is one of them. He's like, you know what?
Why the fuck not?
He's gonna do a rock album next. Watch.
Oh man, that's gonna be good.
No, do you think
or a blues album or something?
He's gonna do some country trap?
No, I ain't doing that. But yeah, I think that's what that is. A lullaby album. It's supposed to be all his old songs too, in the lullaby children's version.
That's gonna be interesting.
He's gonna end up doing a poetry album. Do you see Snoop doing that? If it was poetry on marijuana.
Yeah. I can see him doing that.
I can see him doing a poetry album. Shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he'd be good at it.
I think Snoop could even write a poetry book, kind of like Tupac, but it would be a whole different kind of poetry.
Right.
You know, it'd be more comedic, probably.
It probably would. He'd be like, "These hoes ain't shit."
It'd be funny as fuck. I'm sure it would. We might need that.
What's up with Kid Cudi, man?
So on the artistic ignorance list.
I don't know if he's on. We should have him on artistic ignorance. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's what he's going to do. So he has a new album coming called Intergalactic. Each song on the album will have its own 30-minute animated episode on Netflix. And the music's going to match what's going on.
Oh, okay.
And
see?
Is he going to space?
We need more niggas in space.
It may be artistically ignorant. We may be wrong, but we will see.
So he's basically doing an album. Each song is a 30-minute episode.
The music and the theme, what's going on in the song, is supposed to match what's going on in the episode.
So who did you fucking tell your idea to?
I don't know.
Because that's kind of how you wanted to do one of your albums. I remember you were like, you wanted to have like almost like a continuous video. Album.
Yeah. I think everybody has that dream.
Yeah, but it's just hard to put it together.
It's super hard to put together. That's why, like, you know, when somebody's gone for that long, and they're not putting out anything,
they're working on that. This
is the type of shit they need to be working on.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be working on something like this.
Something that's going to change the game.
Right. I don't think this is like super game changing depending on what type of show he's doing. So I kind of feel like this is what Vince Staples is doing right now. Am I right? Just in a way shorter, compact version.
Yeah, and I think that is interesting because the Vince Staples show, which is wildly entertaining when they put those episodes out. I think there's only been 3 of them so far.
The Ray J episode was hilarious. Yeah, it's funny.
I do like the when he's at the barbershop and he gets his headphone yanked out.
That was a funny ass scene, bro. I was like, yo, this is actually pretty good. We could do this. We could work with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as it's kind of got the Atlanta feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it. So maybe Kid Cudi would be somewhat similar. Be a little more spaced out.
But I think it's supposed to be animated, I think.
Oh, animated? Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
More spaced out, definitely. Yeah, he's going to be in the clouds.
I'm also guessing this album's not going to be crazy long either, if that's the case.
I just hope they're good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I hope he delivers, for real.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Yeah.
We were due for one.
I know we didn't get through our one dad joke.
Had to hit him.
Dad joke mania. Let's talk about some reviews, man. I put a couple albums in the group chat. Everybody was like, "Fuck them albums."
Nobody saw it.
I think those were my exact words.
You said, "Fuck them albums."
What was in there?
Damn, what was on there? I didn't.
The Game.
There was a list.
I listened to The Game once so far.
Paul Wall, Static Selective. Excuse me.
See, let me tell you why.
Griselda. Fabulous.
Paul Wall, Static Selector, Trippie Redd, Action Bronson.
Trippie Redd, who's actually number 1 right now on Billboard.
Bronson. Should we tell?
No,
all right.
No.
Okay.
Should we tell what?
Action Bronson has an album.
Let me say this about Static Selector. Here's why that Paul Wall thing made me nervous.
No.
Here's why Paul Wall made me nervous. Normally I say, okay, dope, let's check out Paul Wall. Y'all made me listen to that other one.
What, Bun B and Static Selective?
Yes.
No, you listen to the other Bun B album. You listen, because the Bun B album, we both rated bad. And then Bun B came out with Static Selective.
Trill Static.
You ain't like Trill Static?
Hell no.
What the fuck?
That's why that was a 5.
That was cold.
No, it wasn't. Y'all were talking about so much of the episode. I said, I'm going to listen to this on my way home. And the whole way home, I'm like, what the fuck do they have me listening to?
What? That's That shit was fire.
What are you talking about, bro? Get out of Texas.
Get out of Texas.
It didn't even sound like a Texas album. It was Texas in
I didn't
East
say,
Coast.
I didn't think it sounded like
exactly,
Texas, but
no, it didn't. It wasn't make it sound like
it. Texas.
Get the fuck out of Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Yo, how you not like that one, man?
It wasn't good.
What was bad about it? Just
the whole experience. I was like, I'm not enjoying this album at all. I was upset the whole way home.
Yo, Black Todd, you don't like boom bap rap. You don't like boom bap rap, man.
You don't like boom bap rap.
You don't like Static Selected?
I don't know if that's fair to say.
You like Joey Badass? So you don't like boom bap rap? Yo, we might have to jump this fool.
After the show today.
Leave me on my West Coast. I'll be all right.
We're gonna record it too.
Yo, you ain't like Joe Static?
Joey Badass has a couple handful of songs I like, but that's about it.
You like Alchemist?
Oh, that's with the Action Bronson.
God.
Action Bronson got Alchemist.
What the hell? Wait a minute.
Now you know how I feel.
Oh, he put the
You don't like
on.
Alchemist?
He is gonna. He's
You don't like Static Selected?
He don't like the East Coast. The East Coast producers.
You don't like the East Coast vibe at all.
That's what this man's about. Texas East Coast connection.
Let's look at this. Look at this top 5.
You know I like South and West Coast way more.
I like everything, but let's look. You had Snoop, you had Outkast, you had.
Oh, you know what? We'll do this right now.
No.
Thinking about that too. The top 5
Snoop,
are all
Outkast,
West Coast and South only.
Snoop, Outkast.
I had my East Coast in there also.
You know, fuck. I'm gonna put my boy Drizzy in there, even though I'm about to get
okay. Drake. Okay.
You know Drake was there.
Kendrick.
Greatest of all time.
I know he's still young, but
Of all time.
I know he's still young, but I like
Top
it.
5 of all time.
I know he's young, but I like it. I don't like going and just picking all these old heads. They're
Over
not my
Nas?
favorite rappers. I like Kendrick way more than Nas. It's not even close.
Over Lupe? No,
It's not even close. You know who else I like who don't get no respect on anyone's list ever? And I know I'm going to get flamed for this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Yo, you about to get stopped.
I'm going to get flamed for this, but you know who gets no respect, but as an artist I really enjoy? I know he's not really doing nothing now.
If you say fucking Chingy.
What the fuck? Yo,
If you say fucking
you ain't never had to worry about that. Y'all get on me because I made fun of that low budget video, but that's a different. But anyway, I know he's not doing nothing now, but a favorite artist of mine is Luda.
Okay, I can see that.
I know he's an actor now, but this.
I mean, my whole thing, I never really put him in my top list because I always kind of felt like he was a little too. I felt like he was gimmicky.
Yeah.
You know
And someone else who I got to give an honorable mention to, just because I know he's kind of fallen off the last several years, but like really was that dude and at one time was my favorite is Wayne.
Okay, I can see that.
Nothing against a lot of the old head artists.
You put Kendrick over Wayne?
Interesting.
Heyday of Wayne over under Kendrick?
Kendrick's heyday isn't over. I know he likes to take his time between projects, but
Heyday of Wayne. I don't think Kendrick. You said his heyday isn't over, so you're saying he's currently having a heyday right now?
I'm okay with you
Wayne's?
flip flopping them. You can flip flop 5, 6. That's fine.
Yeah, we definitely got a box. Definitely got a box. No, but did you listen?
That was in no order though.
Negative.
You listen to these albums? Not even the game.
I actually listened to an album that came out on the 13th, like halfway through November, that I missed.
Oh, okay.
Artists that I had heard through Tech Nine, which I found out while listening to this album that they're not even cool anymore. But Twisted Insane, and I was just like, I listened to this album, which was really good.
Did you listen to Game's album?
I did listen to Game's album.
All right, one song that people have got to listen to if they don't want to listen to the whole thing was
one with Nipsey?
No. It was.
I thought there was a lot of good songs on this album.
Damn, which song was that?
I'm gonna be real with you. I know some people hate Game and they have the issues with Game for some of his past. Or
Hug the Block.
Hug the Block was the. Bro, I thought this was be honest with you, I thought it was a solid album.
I was like, yo, that song in particular, I was like, yo, this is heavy.
They got some good beats. There's some good beats on there.
Mm-hmm.
I particularly there's just to give y'all a little bit of what's going on. There's a lot of Nipsey, I don't want to say influence, but
vibes.
It's definitely inspired by Nipsey. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's in there.
I haven't heard it, but I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell he's been listening to a lot of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the music sounds like Nipsey's music, because it doesn't really. It's just I can tell
that he's soaked up.
That's where he's getting inspiration from.
Yeah,
right
there you
now.
go.
But I did like the song with Nipsey, and it was good. It was good. I thought the album was actually pretty good.
I see.
It's a rap album, bro.
I see he has a 21 Savage feature. How was that?
I liked it.
Oh, okay.
That song switches up at the end and it's hard.
Bro, it's so like I was like, you gave that to 21? He alley ooped to the 21. I was like, all right, and 21 dunked it.
Smooth alley oop too.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
It's a solid album, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap album. You'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate some of the samples.
Yeah.
There's a Big Pun sample in there. that was kind of cool.
Because I'm Hispanic, I get it.
He has a lot of we heard the song with Anderson .Paak, how smooth that kind of was. It's a lot of R&B vibes mixed in there. You know what I'm saying? But he's rapping a lot, so you'll appreciate it. I mean, if you like the game.
Oh, you know I do.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't. I know, like I said, some people don't.
Well, I do. Cause, I mean, like I said, he's one of the only artists that's kind of keeping gangster alive. See, it has it in the spotlight more than others. You know,
the same way you reacted with like Nas, for example. That's how bad you don't like the game. How do you mean you don't like the game?
Yo,
that's me.
You feel like the game is up there with Nas?
If you said Black Todd, who would you rather listen to?
Like, if Nas is tier 1, Game is like maybe tier 4.
If you tell me I have to drop someone's catalog from my library, it's not going to be the Games.
That's a good choice.
If Nas is tier 1, Game is like tier 4.
You can just give me the documentary and Doctor's Advocate.
You ain't lying. You're not lying there.
Bro, listen.
Great
y'all can keep him mad.
Let me tell you.
Listen, I know this is a hella unpopular opinion. Y'all can keep him mad.
You super.
I'll take the documentary and Doctor's Advocate.
And give me LAX too.
Let me tell you something. Even on this album, there's a song here called Rewind 2. It's a remake of Nas's Rewind.
Oh, on the game?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He tries to do.
Does he not do it?
He tried. He tried. Okay.
He didn't feature Nas on that?
Nah. I was willing to give him. I was like, let's see what you can do. Because I heard the beat come in. I heard the sample, and I was like, okay, he going back to Stillmatic.
Okay, rewind.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Let's see what he can do. He did alright. Okay, that shit was not like when Nas put out.
I'm not trying to take anything away from Nas.
Well, Nas ain't putting out gangster.
Like I said, I respect what Nas.
Have you heard Rewind?
I respect what Nas has done for the game, the culture. I can respect him as an OG and all that. Nothing against him. I will take those first two projects over any of his albums.
Have you heard Rewind from Nas?
I can listen to it right now.
You haven't heard Rewind?
I'm sure I have.
You should.
Have you heard Second Childhood from Nas?
I'm sure I have.
Bro, you listen. You wouldn't know if you heard Second Childhood.
Maybe it just didn't change my life.
No. That's what I'm saying. You would know if you heard Second Childhood the minute I asked you. You'd have been like, hell yeah.
I know Rewind.
He lied.
I know Rewind.
All right. What's the song about? What's the song about?
He's talking about right now how he's not the game, but he's doing his best.
Wow. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Go in the comments. Go in the comments. Cuss this nigga out.
Black Todd's trolling again.
Oh, cuss his ass out. How y'all be doing about Denzel? Cuss his ass out.
I know it's coming, but
cuss his ass out.
They say, what the fuck is this top 5?
Yeah,
they're gonna hit me with the Irishman. They're gonna hit me with the Irishman. He said that. That's what they're gonna do to me.
Say that?
That's what they're gonna do to me.
Yo, niggas is gonna be in the comments like, it's what it is.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of tough to. I mean, even I'm thinking about it. My top 5, what I said, is like there's some that I could actually still move around.
Top 5 is always tough.
You got Busta Rhymes still that should be in top 5s. I mean, he should be. And you got.
I'm not saying these people aren't in my. I mean, you put together a top 100 list.
Honestly,
you can put together like a pretty solid list. There's a lot of good rappers out there.
I honestly think that top 5s change with time all the time, and like in a different conversation. Like we're talking about right now. I remember we did like that same conversation many episodes back, like maybe 100 episodes back. Who knows? Maybe 50, some shit. But it was different. Like I don't think Lupe was in mine at that point, but it's like with time and then hearing other things, a few more than kind of his newer album, and just kind of seeing he still got it, and just the shit that goes over your head, and then the shit that you broke down, and then other shit that I figured out with time. But yeah, it's just he has to be in there. That's why I put him in there now. But I said Tech 9 was honorable mention. I think Tech 9 was there, and Lupe was honorable mention last time.
I just can't believe.
I'm okay with T.I. being in my top 10.
I just can't believe this nigga said the game over Nas.
Yeah.
Over Nasir Jones.
Yes. Yeah,
the game over Nasir Jones.
I do like the game and all, but we're from a different time. That's the difference. We're from a different time. We can't do this. We have more.
You know what Nas?
We have more respect for what Nas has done in a sense, because I mean, not to say he doesn't respect Nas's work, but we lived through it. You know what I'm saying? While he was pumping it out, and there's not a hate me now from the game.
You know what song I know the most? Nas song I know the most words to? Got Yourself a Gun.
There's nothing in the game's discography that's touching Got Yourself.
That's not true.
There's nothing in the game's discography touching Made You Look.
Now that's true. I know the words that Made You Look too.
There's nothing in the game's discography. I like the game.
That might be Nas' best song.
No, Nas' like was fire too. Nas is like.
I Know I Can. That's good.
One mic.
Nah, I know I can't. Nah, I'll pass. That was worse than the Will Smith song. Yeah.
Whoa. Damn.
I'll take Fresh Prince.
Whoa. So I'll take Fresh Prince over that.
Yeah, I'll take Fresh. Considering Nas wrote on Fresh Prince. See, you didn't know that, did you?
I think you meant Will wrote for Nas.
No, yeah. All right, man. We had this podcast. If y'all like the game, This is crazy. This is crazier than me saying that. I'm making good points with Denzel.
West Coast Trillions.
There's a West Coast nigga that's like, what's up? There's a nigga right now on cocked up on threes right now. Yeah, y'all. That's it for this episode, man. If y'all like the Games album, let us know in the comments what you thought of the album. Yeah. Do y'all think? Let that be a question. All right, is Nas better or is the game better? Okay, or is Nas?
That's not fair.
The teacher of the game.
That's not fair.
Or is the game?
That's not a fair question.
Okay, how should this question be asked?
I mean, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Nas is better."
No, let's go.
I know what I said was I would take those 2 albums over his catalog.
Okay, so let's
but
look
everyone's gonna say Nas is better, and I understand.
Okay,
that.
the documentary and what was it?
Doctor's Advocate.
Doctor's Advocate. Okay, we're gonna say
no one's gonna agree with me, but I'm just saying.
No, there's a way. I'm gonna figure out a way to ask.
Everyone's gonna say Nas is better, and I'm okay with that answer. I get that. I completely understand.
No. There's some people that don't like Nas. There's a lot of people that don't like Nas. They think that he has really whack beats. That's been a huge issue with him. You know what I'm saying? Nas has trash beats. Mm-hmm. They still make fun of that shit today.
Yeah.
All right.
His beat selection hasn't always been great, but at the same time, there's also his flow matches. It hasn't always been great, but then his flow also is different than most other rappers because he's more
one
poetic.
mic.
You know what I'm saying?
That's solid. I know one mic.
One mic is good.
I think 98% of the words to one mic.
He said the game.
Just check it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow, my top 5 got people shook. They're like, what the fuck?
Hey, would you write in the cup? Nas or the game? That's gonna be the question, y'all. Nas or the game? Make sure if you are in the Truth Be Told podcast group,
craziest top 5 of all time.
Yeah. Let us know what you think of Black Todd's top 5. All right. And make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Leave a 5-star review. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, TrillMac.com/YouTube.
Yes, indeed.
Hit us up for the merch, TrillMac.com/merch. I got anything else?
I do.
Oh, hold up. There we go.
No malarkey.
You over here with the motherfucking malarkey. You be talking about the game is better than us. Nigga, that is fucking malarkey.
That's malarkey.
Cut the goddamn malarkey, Black Todd.
I had to oop you for your Yang Gang shout out.
That's right, y'all. Shout out to Andrew Yang, man. He out here popping. Just raised $2 million in a week. Popping out here, man.
He is. Yang gang.
Yang gang all day.
Hey, he needs to take over. They need to stop doing him dirty.
They do. And that's it, y'all. We're gonna be up out this thing. Know what I'm saying?
Don't come back.
Deuces.
Smoke something, bitch. Or if I go with that.
The game over, motherfucking Nas.
I'm not trolling. I mean that.
What?
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.